Hi, I am Lisa Vance, and this is iRulu's newest smartphone, the U2. This is a great phone I really love, and I wanted to see if it's rootable. So we're going to explore that together. First, I downloaded some programs, which is my habit, before I do any root. The programs you need to download are from Google Play, a basic root checker. Download TWRP Manager. And I don't have root yet, so download Super User, download Titanium Backup, it requires root, and download BusyBox right there. The reason I go ahead and download these programs, there's nothing worse than it going through and not reading because you don't have a program on there. So I make sure I have my programs on there first. Also, you need to turn off all firewalls because it could prevent you from reading. And I have Norton's, so turn off anything that will instantly scan things you download before you start your root. Then the next thing you're going to do, we're going to go to Settings. We're going to scroll down through here. If you do not have developer options open, go to About Phone and hit it 7 times. When you hit it 7 times, it'll come up and say you're now a developer. And then you can go back out. Development options will then be open. Choose that. At the top, you'll see a blue slider. There's 3 things in here that need to be checked. Stay awake, US debugging, scroll down, and then allow mock locations. Those are the 3 items that need to be checked, and you can leave developer options. Okay, one thing I always do is I hook my phone up to USB. And Kingo's is supposed to be a 1-step program that will root most phones, so I always test it with that. So I will hook it up and see if it will root easily with Kingo's. So I'll plug it into my computer. And then I will load Kingo root. And this is that program. Allow US to be bugging and say, okay. Now you need to get up and check your phone and see if there's anything on the screen. Mine came up a menu asking permission, and I said, okay, always from this computer. And now we're going to hit the root button and see if we can do a real easy root real fast. Now this is not, Kingo's is not finding this as a correct item. on this particular phone. It says waiting for device. So I will check and see if there's anything else my phone requires. On this one, it's going through a fast boot mode. And then rebooting the tab phone. So we let the phone turn on again, and it is still connected. And now Kingo says it's downloading files. Now it pops up. Nothing important on the phone yet. In fact, the screen has gone dark again. And it is rebooting the phone again. It is still waiting on device, and the phone is doing nothing. And Kingo says the root succeeded. Now, I don't trust Kingo, so after it reboots, because that's what it's doing, we will test it with the root tester. Alright, the phone is rebooting. So I'm going to run a root checker. Hit verify root. Sorry, this device does not have root access. That is why it is always important to test this and not just take a message's word, because you'll be very disappointed. Let's see, titanium backup. Okay, it says it does have root access. So we're going to go back and do another root checker. Because with the files already on my system, it may have done it. With it having the super user already on there. And see, by having these already installed, it lets you real quickly know if something is working or not. It's installing BusyBox. That takes quite a few minutes. Okay, it looks like BusyBox was installed. Congratulations. Okay, it looks like BusyBox was installed. Super user, TWRP. That's never a good sign. I hit the top volume button. To reboot it. Now I'm going to give it a few minutes for everything to load up. I'm going to patch where we write to. Apply SD card patch. It will reboot it. And my battery's getting low. Reboot options. Let's see if titanium backup works. It says we have root access. Let's do a backup restore because this takes root. Backup. It backed it up. Now that I've cleared the cache, congratulations, this device has root access. So in this case, Kingo root works with the iRulu u2 phone, which is a really quick, really pretty much easy way of doing it. I'm going to plug it up and charge it and show you a few more things. All right. Super SU was installed. We're rebooting now. The best improvement in ages has been this charging cord. I totally love it. It charges perfectly. I love the u2 phone. We're going to see if it will write to SD. We put it on writing to SD. There's 5.59 left on. The first one is for the phone. 7.39 is for the internal phone storage. Now, let me see if we can put a bigger card in here. One thing I wanted to point out where your charger goes in, there is a little indentation right here where your thumbnail goes to take the back off. What I did was I put a 32 gig card in here. Under storage, which is under general. You'll see a top. Phone storage is the default right. I am having to unroot the Kingo because it took away my SD card and the 8 gigs that it gave me. And so I'm going to try it with another program I normally use and see if that gives it back to me, because it should not have done that. The program I've been having the most luck with on the newer products from iRulu is iRoot. It's this program right here. Now it has it named something different, but let's see how it does. Waiting for device, so I'll check my phone. Alright. Not the correct name, but we'll see what it does. I'm going to reboot my phone. Alright, under storage, we still have phone and SD. And it shows up the SD card. Let's see if it shows up rooted. It still shows it up as iRulu. This has root device access with a proper name, but we don't just take that word for it. And it changed things over to Japanese, or Chinese, sorry. But as long as you go through the blue letters, you're usually pretty good, and in the menus, it's English. See if titanium backup works on it. Your root rights are coming up in Chinese, but I always do the blue. In fact, I think I can check that and check that and let it do that. Okay, it says we have root access. It backed up and worked correctly. I'm going to try to download something. It's weird that it don't have the correct name. I haven't run into that. I decided to download Super SU to see how it will do. Alright, what I had to end up doing, Kinko's totally took away my storage. I had to finally install the normal program that I used on the other one. It's called iRoot. And once I did the iRoot and installed my super user correctly again, after doing the Kinko's, it really works good. But Kinko's really did a number on this phone, and I'm not sure why. I just know I won't never try to root with it again. It did not do properly on this phone. And I'm sure somebody else can get it to do right, but for me, I can't. So, this is Lisa Vance. I want to thank you for watching my rooting video for the new iRulu u2 phone. It's sleek, it's thin, and it does really great. And have a Merry Christmas. The next video I'll be making will be to see if we can get a 64 gig card to work in these two phones.